the reason why people call me or hire me is because I'm not going to let you get away without getting peaked for them.
Mm-hmm.
So in other words, I remember being enamored with Tony Bennett and told my dad I was going to produce Tony Bennett. He said, "Let's shut up." He said, "Stop being so impressed." He said, "That's not your job." I said, "What are you talking about, Dad?" He said, "Your job is to tell that motherfucker when he's flat.
Okay.
Your job is not to
Yes.
your job is not to tell him how great I left my heart in San Francisco was."
Yeah.
And so I said, "Yes, sir."
Your father.
But same with Natalie. That's why me and Natalie were like bookends, because she knew I wasn't going to let her slide. Other
No.
producers would work with Natalie, and they didn't know when she wasn't on point, and she would be pissed. She would be so pissed, because it means you either don't know or you're enamored with me, but I need you to give me that. I need the instant input. Tell me the truth.
Yeah.
She wanted to hear the truth, and people were constantly patronizing her, and she would be pissed off. Same with Nina. If you want to make divas, patronize them. If you want real shit, tell them the truth. And to me, it's just like Nina. Everybody says she's a diva. She's a diva if you come at her wrong.
Yeah.
I'm a drummer. I talk to her as a musician. She's a piano player. We got along just fine. She was like my big sister, man. But that's because you don't go in bowing and licking toes. That's not the deal. That's not how real musicians operate.
No.
We don't deal with that.
No, and and it's the fact that you said that, because I actually, for a few years, I managed the Vocalists, but I also ran the Pro Tools sessions. I was the engineer of the everything vocal. So yeah, I'm very, very vocal driven. So yeah, it has to be on point, and I don't know how many times we need to take it. And then you also want to make sure they're ready for the session. So yeah, you're on point with that. A lot of people, I don't know what I just think they're not qualified, or they don't see the importance of the vocal.
I come from a family of musicians. You have to make it's same with children. When you raise children, you have to make an atmosphere which is conducive to create it.
Yeah, it's
okay. That's one thing. And when they walk in that door, they have to feel at ease, and they have to feel protected.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And in other words, when you walk through that door, that's your safe zone. I did that with Dusty Springfield. That heifer didn't want to go home. She got better treatment in the studio and interaction between human beings than she did in the real world. And she didn't want the project to end. I said, "Negro, it doesn't take 6 months to do a record. Not with these songs. This ain't Stravinsky. Shit." Their persona.